We're joined in the studios this morning with Tammy Kinser. She's the branch manager of the Tusculum Boulevard branch of Apex Bank, and Wendy Peay, the director of the Greene County United Way. Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning, Ron. How are you?
Good, and good morning, Wendy.
Good morning.
Glad to have you all in our studios this morning to talk about a charity fundraising auction that's going to be held to benefit United Way.
Yes.
We'll start. Wendy, tell us about the United Way and what the United Way does and the help that it provides for the community. And then, Tammy, we'll see why Apex Bank wants to help them out with that.
Absolutely. So United Way has been around for over 60 years, Ron, and we've been doing this a long time. And here's what we do. We help make sure that the great organizations in Greene County that serve all of our friends and neighbors are available to our friends and neighbors. How do we do that? We make sure they have sufficient funding. So for 60 years, we've been running a community-wide campaign every year to make sure that we can raise the resources, and then we provide that to 25 different programs and agencies here in Greene County. So we fund everything from the food bank to the Boys and Girls Club to the Child Advocacy Center dealing with child abuse to seniors programs like the foster grandparent program. So because there are so many different organizations that are funded through those dollars, we touch about 30,000 lives in Greene County, and that's nearly 1 out of every 2 people has benefited from something that United Way has helped provide funding to. And then, of course, along came the pandemic, and we have gotten into all kinds of different stuff from that. We had a fund with Greeneville Light and Power, still do, and it's the Greene County COVID-19 Relief Fund, and we have been helping with utility bills for folks whose income has been impacted by the pandemic. We also have helped with rent assistance through Upper East Tennessee Human Development Agency, and that's the whole situation has just changed the way that everybody does business. And so that's kind of what we were built for. We were built for gathering all of the community resources and making sure that they're the best spent that they can be. And you know all about that because Ron serves as our allocation committee chair.
A big part of the collection of that money is partnering with local governments, the individuals, the major industry, and then small businesses around the community. They help you get in touch with their employees that
Absolutely.
can help donate instead. So you work with partnerships with all kinds of businesses, and Apex Bank is the one that's stepping up to help with this particular fundraiser.
Exactly. And while they're a great partner, we have literally hundreds and hundreds of great partners in Greene County. And I am here with Tammy from Apex Bank just because of this one event. But we have lots of great companies in this community who really care about the community and who do a great job of supporting us. Just recently, I will tell you this, John Deere auctioned off 2 mowers that their employees were able to buy, and we got the proceeds from that. So an auction to benefit United Way is not something new, but it's always a great opportunity whenever it can happen.
So Apex Bank, I know since they got here, Tammy has always been interested in helping with community. Jerome Julian's a couple of years ago, it didn't last year because of the pandemic, involved in helping the schools during football season, do different ways of raising funds. And you all have come up with this pretty neat way here of raising some funds for United Way. Tell us about the charity auction and how did that come about, and then we'll get into what you're going to have for sale.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ron. Well, as you know, Apex, our focus is education and community. And what better way to impact more of the community than to team up with United Way? And just like Wendy said, through 25 programs and all their agencies that they fund, what a great way to impact them. And plus, I get to work with Wendy, so it's been awesome. So what we have, Ron, up on East Andrew Johnson Highway, the one of our former buildings, the big gray buildings, are jam-packed with great office furniture, office equipment, appliances, so on and so forth. And we need those out of there, and what a better way to provide an auction where our local industries, our local small businesses can go online to proxybid.com/Greeneville and bid on those items and get some great deals to to furnish their offices, or even furnish, maybe they have a home office now because they're working from home and they need a copier, they need an office chair. What a great way to fund the United Way and to pick up a great item like that. Now, we will have like an in-person preview today from 10 to 3, and we may opt to schedule one later during the auction time for folks to come by after work to look. But the auction actually went live 5 o'clock this past Monday, February 22nd, and we will go all the way through March 14th.
There's some pretty items in here.
Some very
if you
nice
go on, tell us the website again.
It's proxy, Proxi, bid.com/Greeneville, and just click on Apex Bank. And we have teamed up with Bill Brown and Brad Tolick with Greeneville Real Estate and Auction Team. They have come in and cataloged every single item and photographed and placed those things online. And I know it's been a lot of work for them too, because we were actually overwhelmed when we went in there to those buildings and looked. And just like Wendy said, you couldn't walk for the great pieces of furniture.
Yeah.
I mean, there's couches, chairs, desks, bookshelves. Like Wendy said, safety deposit boxes, which are really cool. You know, if you can't use them now, you can reincorporate those into your decor. You can, upcycle some of these things. That's a big thing now, upcycling old furniture, so on and so forth. So a great opportunity to get a great deal and to support a great cause.
I'm just going down through here, looking at the different ones. Everything that's there looks like it's in great shape, or better than average shape. Certainly, it's not new, but when you go to Price Office Furniture, you're talking $200 and $300 for a chair, and these chairs look every bit as good as some of the new stuff you'd buy.
Oh, they are. I mean, just like Wendy said, we've got room dividers, containers.
See, that could be used at home if you've just had enough of the kids.
Amen.
Definitely. I didn't even think about that.
Or the husband or whatever.
That's a great idea, Ron.
You just put that up and say, you need to stay over there.
This is your
Closed
side. This
for
is my
business.
side.
And then you can take it down and return to
If
normal.
you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it straightens up.
Refrigerators, glassware. And you said this is just a collection of items from Apex branches all over that had some surplus equipment, and then you all decided, hey, let's bring it here to Greeneville and benefit the United Way.
Exactly.
Well, that's very good. Now,
And Jerome Julian, as you said, he is a firm believer in United Way, and he served
Amen.
on that board, and he is an awesome supporter. And, he works very hard. We started discussing this, and, it's been a great partnership, and it's all about partnerships and, being successful. So what better way to partner with United Way, Greeneville Real Estate and Auction, and Apex Bank?
I'm just looking through here. I want to bid on a little bit all of that, because what we've got, like most offices, You've got that chair that you've had for 10 or 15 years, and it doesn't take much standing up and sitting down that they get a little bit worn. You could use a new desk, Wendy, at the United Way.
I feel sure I could if I could find it.
Well, that's true. Maybe you need a filing cabinet, or you know.
Well, I will tell you this. When Tammy left the partnership, I got her stand-up desk. So
yeah?
Sweet.
now
You're
I
welcome.
can stand up while I'm working.
I love that thing, by the way.
I do too.
So the registration process, touch on that again, how you go in, what you have to do, and do you get notified when a new bid comes in, or do you have to check back? Do you know that process?
I would check back just to make absolute sure. Log on to Proxy, Proxi, bid.com/Greeneville. Make sure you put that extra E in Greeneville, and click on Apex Bank. And then you'll have to register. You'll have to put your name, address, credit card information, so on and so forth. And then you can just bid away. I mean, it's like I said, it went live this past Monday. It will go all the way through March 14th. Please come out to the site today at 3095 East Andrew Johnson Highway from 10 to 3. And you can actually view those items in person.
When the auction closes on the 14th, well, do you notify the people then? I mean,
We will notify them then, and then we have until 5 p.m. on March 16th to remove those items.
All right. Very good. I'm sorry, I kind of spaced out on what you were saying as I'm going through the pictures, and I'm thinking, yeah, we could get rid of that old chair, and we could get rid of that old chair and replace it with this.
Yay!
It's just some nice stuff on there.
Good
there you
stuff.
go. Just
Yeah.
go through there and
Well, yeah, just bid away.
That's exactly right. Bid to your heart's content.
Bid often, bid high, bid often.
Yeah, exactly. But seriously, if you've ever priced just chairs, just office chairs, regular rollers for desks, let alone an executive chair.
Oh, definitely. And
Hundreds
these chairs,
of
there's several
dollars.
chairs that are in pristine condition.
Yes.
Very good. All right. Well, proxybid.com/Greeneville, Greeneville. It's Greeneville Real Estate and Auction and Apex Bank teaming up to benefit the United Way of Greene County for proceeds from this auction. Copiers, refrigerators, filing cabinets, mail cubbies, credenzas. I mean, just on and on. This is some really nice stuff.
The mail cubby, I might have to go for myself.
Oh, you shouldn't have said
Bid her
that. You don't,
Bid her up.
you don't ever tell somebody what you're
I
going to
know.
bid on at an auction, because guess what?
Somebody, I know who's going to be in there. It's it may be anonymous, but I know who's bidding against me now.
All right. Well, Tammy Kinser, the branch manager of the Tuscaloosa Boulevard branch of Apex Bank, thank you for coming today.
Thank you so much.
And your support of the United Way. And Wendy, if anybody wants to get involved in the United Way, either as a volunteer or to make a donation or support the cause, how can they get in touch with you for that?
We would love that. They can call me at 639-9361. And then our website is United Way of Greene County, all spelled out, .com. UnitedWayofGreeneCounty.com, and they can give a donation on our website. We have a Facebook page. Search for United Way of Greene County, and you can find out more about us and also see some of the videos that we've done. And we appreciate this opportunity. It's going to do great things for our community. So.
The charity auction is up and going now. It goes through March 14th. Go to proxybid.com/Greeneville. All kinds of, I would say office furniture, but there's other things, certainly things you could use in the home, and given by Apex Bank with the proceeds to benefit the United Way of Greene County. Tammy, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you, sir.
And Wendy, thank you.
Thank you, Ron.